Hey y'all, today I'm going to do a review of the Tarte Journey to Natural Beauty 6-piece collection. It's going to be on QVC on January the 5th. It's going to be their today's special value. And I did a couple of weeks ago a first look at this collection. And I thought I'd go back and do a review of each product, how it compares to other Tarte products, and how I'm really liking it. I've been using it for several weeks and I'm really enjoying the collection. So I'm going to start first with the foundation. It's the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Balancing Foundation. And I'm going to put that on for y'all so y'all can see, kind of see the coverage of it and the texture and all. It has a more moussey texture to it, and it comes off with almost a powdery finish when you're finished with it. You almost would not have to wear powder over it if you didn't want to. I really enjoy this foundation, and I'm sure all of YouTube feels a little better now that I have some makeup on for this video. But anyway, so that's the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Balancing Foundation. It's a really good foundation in my opinion. It feels natural on your face. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel cakey. I usually have more of a little bit of an oily complexion, and I can tell when I wear this that doesn't really come through. That's usually why I don't wear a foundation, a liquid foundation. I wear more like BB creams or a powder foundation, is because I can tell that it gets a little oily throughout the day. But that doesn't happen with this. So I really enjoy this foundation. If you've not seen the brush before, I've used one similar to what comes in this kit. This is the one I normally use. This is the one that comes in the kit. It has a really cute design on it. And they're really thick, full brushes, and they make like really quick to put the makeup on. Like you just run it all over your face a few times and you're good to go. And so I really enjoy this. It's a really great quality brush. So now I'm gonna move on to the mascara. When I first tried this mascara, I was not sure what I was gonna think about it. It's a little different. I usually use, this is called the Lights Camera Flashes mascara. What I've used and loved for maybe over a year is the Lights Camera Lashes mascara. And so I'll show you the difference in these two. The Lights Camera Lashes mascara has a thicker, fuller brush. You can see my swatches, I'm going to show you in a minute. It's a thicker, fuller brush here. The Lights Camera Flashes, I've had a little trouble getting used to. It may be one that once I get used to it, I completely love it. I am getting more used to it. I said when I did my first look that I wasn't really sure that I was going to like it. I didn't really understand the booklet that came with it. Said that, you know, the top half was for putting the perfect amount of mascara on it. And that's the purple half, and the black half is for lengthening and separating. And so I said in my last video that you can't tell a purple half from a black half because it's got black mascara all over it. So I wasn't sure what to do with it. But then I noticed that it's curved a little bit. It's got a little bit of a curve to it here. And so usually the curved side is what you do first. So I tried doing that, and I really like it. It's got almost the same type of formula as the Lights Camera Lashes. I remember when I first started using the Light Camera Lashes, it was a little bit too wet. I didn't really love it because it was too wet. But the more I used it, I just completely fell in love with it, and it's been my favorite mascara for quite a while now. The Lights Camera Flashes is probably going to be the same thing once I get more used to how you put it on. I do notice that where the Lights Camera Lashes has a more dense brush, this one has, it's a bigger brush with more sparse bristles on it. On the bottom here, the part that's supposed to do the separating, these are very rigid. Like they're much more rigid, they're not flexible. And so the first time I put it on, I kind of poked myself on the bottom of my eye a little bit, and they're almost sharp. It was kind of odd. But I've used this a few times, I've gotten to really like it. It applies a little more mascara than what I'm used to wearing. I usually just do one coat and I'm good to go. This one says to apply with one side, then turn it over and separate with the other. And so it applies more mascara than I'm used to, but it does a fantastic job. It really lengthens well. It really tells a really nice difference in your lashes when you use it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that on for you. This is the Tarte lash curler if you've not seen it before, and I've used this one for a long time. I've really enjoyed it. I've become a little bit of what they call on QVC a tartlet, and so people that love Tarte makeup, and so I really do. I don't think I've ever gotten anything from Tarte that I've been disappointed in. It is a more expensive makeup company, but they do really great promotions a lot of times. Where you can get things 30% off. You can usually just about always find a coupon online for 15% off if you buy it from the Tarte website. And their QVC kits are a fantastic way to get things cheaper and be able to try different things. And then you've got all of the good stuff when it comes out in the store. You already have, because they release most of their stuff first through QVC. When it comes out in the store for 20 bucks a piece, you've gotten it a lot cheaper through a kit. So I'm gonna go on and put that mascara on so you can see. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes real quick first. And here's the Lights Camera Flashes mascara. It does come out with a little goop on the end that you have to wipe off first. A lot of people don't like that. So I'm gonna use the curved end first to put it on. Then I'm going to go back and use the bottom of the curve here to separate and lengthen. So you can tell it's really done a great job of lengthening my eyelashes, making them fuller and thicker. It's a really good mascara. It's just going to take me a little while to get used to applying it and all. Next, I'm going to talk about the lipstick. I showed this to y'all last time. It's a really pretty container here. I have enjoyed this. It's called the Amazonian Butter Lipstick in Plummy Rose, and it really is a lovely color. Here. It's a really nice mauve-y, deeper color. It's not a very bright pink. And so I'm going to go on and put that on so y'all can see what it looks like on. On me, it's kind of a Your Lips But Better color, and I really like this. I've worn this quite a bit in the last couple of weeks, and I've really been enjoying it. The next product I'm going to talk about is the Brow Architect. This is a new product through QVC. It comes in two colors, the medium tan, which is what I got because I ordered the medium kit, and the fair light. This side says to line. And then this twists open in the middle and it says to define. And then on this end it's got a spoolie and it says to shape. So the line side is the product that you put on your brows. And it doesn't come with very much product. That's all the way out right there. So it doesn't come with much, but it doesn't take much to use. It's not like an extremely creamy product. And so you just use a little bit every time you use it. So I'm gonna put that on. And one thing I like about this, let me go on and mention, is that it's got a triangle shape to it. And so it's got a flat line. Most things like this are kind of curved. I like the flat line because you can line it right up. This is usually my lightest part of my brows. And you can line it right up with that line and go. And it does it really good. You don't have to worry about the shape and all because it's already in a straight line. I may have put it on a little dark because I really could use the lighter color. And then the define side twists out from the middle, and it's got a product on here, and it's for going underneath your brow And it can almost act as a concealer if there's any little hairs that you've not plucked yet, or it can go on top here. It's not sparkly or shiny at all. Do a swatch here on my hand for you. It's a denser consistency, almost like a concealer, but powdery. So, and it's a little bit dark for me. Overall, this is a good product. I'm not sure that it's one that I would buy again or that I would use a lot, but it's nice to be included in the kit to get to try something different. Okay, the last product I'm going to show you, and I have to admit the one that I was most excited about, is the blush that comes in the kit. And the blush is called Fearless. It's one of the Amazonian clay blushes. I love every one of the Amazonian clay blushes. And this is what it looks like. It's a pretty pinky blush, and it's got a light sparkle to it. When I saw it in the kit, in the picture, I thought it was going to be doll face, and I was really excited to find out that it was a new blush. And that's one of the reasons I went on and ordered the kit before I saw it on TV, saw the presentation. And so I've done some swatches of some of my other blushes so that you can see kind of how it lines up to ones that you might already have, to see if it's worth purchasing for you. Fearless is right here in the middle, right here. It's kind of a pinky color. The two that it's closest to are on each end here. This one is Doll Face, a matte blush, and this one is Adored, and it's got a shine to it. This one is Glisten. This one is Blissful. This one is Doll Face. This one is Achiote, which is fairly new, and this one is Adored. And so the two that it's closer to are the pinker ones. The other ones have more of a peach color to them. And Doll Face, which was one of the first ones that were released, and Adored are the ones that it are closer to on the swatch. They don't look really extremely similar in the pan, and I'll show you those two compared. This one is Fearless, and this one is Doll Face. This one is Adored, and this one is Fearless. So Adored in the pan looks much pinker than Fearless does, much of a deeper pink than Fearless is. But I'm really enjoying Fearless. This is going to be one of my favorite blushes. I'm already reaching for it most days. The only thing that I wish was a little different is usually you can tell this one's Adored, and this one is Doll Face. Doll Face is matte, and Adored has a sparkle to it. Adored has a little sparkle on the container, whereas Doll Face has a matte container. But Fearless is a sparkly blush, but a matte container. So I wish that was different. I wish they had put a little sparkle on the container. Most of them do. Most of the sparkly blushes do. I'll go on and put Fearless on so that you can see what it looks like on. I think it's a really pretty blush, and I've really enjoyed using it. And oh, by the way, this is the It Cosmetics blush brush, and I love this brush. I have really enjoyed it. Okay, so that's all 6 pieces in the collection. We've got the foundation, we've got the blush in Fearless, the mascara, the lipstick, and the Brow Architect. And number 6, the brush. Every one of these pieces I have really enjoyed. I'm super glad that I bought the kit. It's easily worth the money. It also comes with, I showed you before, the makeup bag. It's a good size bag. It comes with the little Tarte logo on it. And then the inside of it's a pretty purple, and it's a good size. You can fit quite a bit of makeup in here. So overall, I've really liked this kit. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm excited to have it and to share it with all of y'all. I hope if you get it, I hope you really enjoy it as much as I have. Y'all, this is my little dog Scoot, and he has something to say about the Tarte kit. Hey Scoot, hey, do you like the Tarte kit? Do you like it? Yes, high five for Tarte. Yay, he loves it. He loves the Tarte kit. Okay, here, this is what he really wants. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all have a really great day, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks.